You know, what I really hate is when people put out news, free tutorials, free content, whatever it is, there's always at least one person, most of the time a lot of people, that jump right into and have to tell the opinion about what is the best framework in the world. Just take a look at these, right? There are so many problems in Ionic. Please don't waste your time to learn Ionic. Hey, could you make a course about NativeScript too, as it's much faster than Ionic? I would consider NativeScript instead. So it looks like these people have actually found the best framework, but I still think we can talk a bit more about what's the best framework in this vlog. What's up everyone, Simon here, and today I want to talk about these toxic comments because just recently last week I saw a tweet from the Ionic team and later from Mike, which is I think the developer advocate of the Ionic team, who is apparently watching these vlogs. So thumbs up for Mike, and please make sure to subscribe, not only Mike but the rest of you as well. You know, I want to reach 100k, so that's very important for me. So the Ionic team made a tweet about that Ionic 4 is now also available within Vue, within React, and as always within Angular, which is in itself super great news and just something to celebrate. But apparently people can't leave the news like it is. They have to jump right in and give their opinion about something they were not asked about. Let's take a short look what they actually commented. So first we got this tweet: Angular is red, React is blue, all frameworks are great including Vue, which is quite a nice poem by the Ionic team. But what started then is a storm of comments like Vue is the best, alrighty, jQuery anyone, Vue is the best, Vue, Stencil is better, Angular is the best, Vue is the best, React, Ionic, Ember, Stencil is not a framework, okay, that's legit. And so it continues. Basically everyone in here is giving their opinion about what is the best framework in the world, which exactly is something that doesn't exist. So then like a day later or so, Mike Harrington, I always thought his name was Mike Harrington, which was, I think the poker legend is called Harrington, right? I think so. So Mike Hartington jumped in and tweeted out, "Sai, you tweet out something about promoting that all frameworks are great and that pick whatever works for you. I was hoping people would appreciate the sentiment, but the amount of replies with nah, X is the best I got were damn near disappointing." And to be honest, I can totally understand his frustration. And apparently that's not only the case with this topic. So let's talk real quickly about this topic. In the JavaScript world, there are a lot of great frameworks. It started with the jQuery, and later on we got Angular, and then we got React, and recently we got Vue. And then there's a ton more like Ember and things we maybe don't need to notice in here. All of them are great. So the developers of those frameworks put a lot of effort into creating them. They will have their strengths in specific areas. Angular will do something good that React might not do that good. Vue will do things better than React. And also, same counts for like Ionic will do things better than NativeScript. There are always cases like this, and you simply can't say the one framework that you're using is the best in the world and you got everything figured out. I can really, you know, maybe I get already a bit too mad about this. I've never been part of that war. I like the graphic and making a bit fun of Angular versus React, and I also kind of like the Apple versus Android thing, and I like to play with those things. But in general, I really don't care about it. And the thing is, there doesn't have to be one solution that fits everyone. Just like with sweets, look at this table, okay? We got a baby like 6 months ago, so we're kind of a bit into eating sweets from time to time. And we got a nice diverse table of a lot of things in here, because all of the sweets are great. There's not just one favorite. Sometimes I like a bit more sweet cookie stuff. Sometimes I like it a bit harder, and sometimes I like it more salty. That's exactly the same for your projects. Some projects are small, pick whatever you want. Then you got the enterprise projects, then you got whatever startup projects that need to be fast. There are always those points that you need to consider. I really don't care if you take Node.js, Ruby on Rails, Django, whatever as a backend, as long as you can work with it and you can build great things with it. And that's also one of the reasons why I shifted my focus a bit away from this toxic or sometimes toxic developer scene into the maker-like scene, you know? People that are just interested in creating products, connecting services and building great things. Got to do the door ring. Fun fact, I've been living in this house for rent since November, so December, January, February, March, like 4 months, and we don't have internet. Way! I've been using an LTE router for all of the things I do, which is quite a pain in the we only get 200 gigabytes per month, and today actually somebody came to connect our house. I think it will still take some days, but actually some progress is made by those guys outside. Thanks for your work, really appreciate it. And to be honest, I've also never been this person who could talk for hours about code highlighting, syntax, or if a function is better written in 2 lines or 3 lines. There are just so many details into programming in different languages that people argue over. I really rather spend my time just creating things like the Ionic job board, my next project this month. I know how to get the job done, I know how to create things, and I don't want to waste my time doing those useless discussions. Well, maybe not all of them are useless, but I don't want to waste my time in them, that's just it. But just like with the books last week, I'm open for discussion, so let me know what you think about it below in the comments. We had a great discussion last week about the topic books versus building things. I have learned a few things. I still got the same view on the topic, but anyway, it was great to have a nice conversation with you, the audience. That's exactly why I created this vlog in the first place. It took 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, I don't know. Things are starting off, so please leave your comments below. I'm always happy about collaboration, inspiration, questions and everything. So take part in this. I'm really happy to get more in touch with you. While searching for a solution to a little iPhone problem I got earlier this week, I found a great problem from someone very angry, not 100% related to the topic we've been talking about, but it's also related to angry people, and the comment is great. So basically this person is raging about that iOS does not allow you to change the DNS servers, blah blah blah, specifically designed by HJOB, and this mindset is a piece of shit. They say the crap things about Apple, it just works, are pure marketing crap for brainwashed tech ignoramus. Why the reason iPhone won't allow people to do that? Because Apple think all iPhone users are a bunch of incompetent tech morons who will screw up its handset if they allow them. And the comment to this was just, this is the most angry anyone has ever been. I honestly genuinely enjoyed comments like these, and especially the response. I really don't care. I was able to set up my DNS configuration.
It just all works.
Maybe the person had just a bad day. I get comments like these as well. Some are a bit inappropriate. Maybe this one is appropriate from 5 years ago to some degree, I don't know, but it's still good for a good laugh, right? And as I said, I want to move a bit more towards the maker scene, away from this super techie, like nerdy scene. I got a great quote in one of the Medium articles, I will link it below this post. It's about someone who's going to ship 12 startups in 12 months. I think it's already pretty old. I don't know if he managed to. I think he failed pretty hard on that one. I'm still fine with, well, let's call it one side project every 2 months. So let me end this episode with a great quote. No one cares about perfect code. They don't care if I use spaces or tabs. They don't even care if I write all of the code in one big file. They certainly don't care what language I use or if I write each project in assembly or machine code. And I think this pretty much sums up all the discussion. If you focus on the end user, the tools and whatever you use, really it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is creating great products. That's why we became developers, to solve problems and to build great products. Let me know your opinion below. I'm always, of course, happy to discuss this. So please, don't live in those absolutes.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
And if you got something else, let me know it below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will meet you next time. Although I'm on vacation, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna release a video. So enjoy your week, build great things, and as always, happy coding, Simon.